It's Straight Tech here, and today we're going to be talking about iOS 14. A couple of things that I like so far, so let's jump into it. But before we get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell because I'll be dropping content every weekend, so let's jump into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is back touch. So basically they added this feature where you back touch the back of the phone and you get to customize it to whatever shortcut you want it to be. So there's double touch and triple touch. You go to settings, you're gonna go down and you're gonna go to accessibility, and then you're gonna go down where it says touch, go all the way down again, and it's gonna say back tap. So it's gonna say double tap and triple tap. When you click on it, it's gonna give you a couple of customizations. So some of them are gonna be volume down, volume up, to wake up Siri, to take a screenshot. So for me, I have it under screenshot. So when I double tap the back of my phone, it screenshots the phone for me. And you can do the same thing for triple tap, but I think triple tap's too much for me. I'd rather stay at double tap. So right now, double tap is where I'm at. And basically, like I said, you double tap the back of the phone and it should screenshot the phone. The only thing is that it's a hit or miss sometimes. So maybe if I tap it too soft, it won't recognize my touches in the back of the phone. So that's the only bad thing about it, but when it does hit, it is pretty cool. I kind of like this feature a lot. I get to use it a lot more often. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to like this feature. The only thing that I have countered so far with this feature is that I get some accidental touches. So for example, if I'm watching a video on YouTube and I reposition the phone for me to put in landscape mode, I have to reposition my fingers, and get more comfortable. So I guess at times when I do that and I move my fingers around, I end up double tapping it by accident, and then it takes a screenshot while I'm watching a YouTube video. So sometimes it gets kind of annoying when I screenshot it because I don't mean to, but I'm pretty sure over time I'll get used to it and that won't be a problem in the future for me. Okay, so another thing that I like about iOS 14 is that it comes with the Airpods. So there's a setting called Spatial Audio. So basically, when you connect the Airpods or Airpods Pros and you go to the settings, it's gonna ask you if you want to turn on spatial audio. So basically, this is for when you watch movies or TV shows, and so it's gonna sound like you're at a movie theater. So before, when you would have your headphones on and this feature wasn't included yet, basically the sounds would just come from the side of your head, and that's the way it'll sound. So basically all the sounds from the movie or the show will come from one direction only. So when you activate it, it will sound like it's coming from the front and the back and from the sides. So like I said, it sounds like you're at a movie theater. It's pretty cool. I did try it out and it does get a little bit louder, so it does feel like you're actually at a theater and the sounds are coming from everywhere, so you're not missing any detail or any audio of the movie or whatever you're watching. So I found that really useful. I like it a lot as of right now. But one thing that didn't bother me is that before, when you would connect the AirPods, it will tell you that the AirPods are connected. On top of the screen, there will be this little icon with the headphones. But now that with the new iOS 14 update, if you have your AirPods connected, and every time you turn off your phone, turn it back on, it'll let you know that your AirPods are connected. I found this kind of annoying just because I know my AirPods are connected. Like I said, there's an icon on top of the right corner where it tells you that there is a pair of headphones connected. But every time I'll turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on, it would just let me know that my AirPods are connected, and I found that kind of annoying. That's just me being picky, and for me it did bother me a bit, but hopefully I get used to it. It's not a big issue. Okay, so another cool feature is that you can do picture in picture. So basically, when you're watching a video, you could take out the video and you could put it in your home screen where you're trying to search for something else. So for example, here I'm on Disney Plus and I'm watching The Lion King, and I want to go back to my home screen. So basically, I just press the home screen button and they're gonna continue playing on any corner wherever I want to move the picture. And for example, right here I'm going to Twitter and the video is still playing, which is pretty cool. So when you double tap it, it makes it a little bit bigger, and when you double tap it again, it makes it a little bit smaller. And so if you want to go back to the full frame, you have to click on the right corner of the little box and it's gonna go back to the app where you were watching at. So that's a pretty cool feature about it. The only thing that bothered me is that this does not work with YouTube. I don't know why. Hopefully that's a feature update because I'm on YouTube half the time. So it's just kind of annoying that when I get a notification and I'm on YouTube, I will have to exit the whole video and go see who notified me. But like I said, hopefully that's a future update for me. So now they added this feature. It's called Widgets. It's kind of like an Android thing. They've been doing this for a while now, but finally Apple has come along and added it to their software. So basically, widgets are these little boxes where you can add to your home screen. And the thing is that it's only Apple apps, so it can't be third-party apps like Netflix or Disney Plus or anything else like that. So it has to be the Apple apps that come with the phone already. It's okay. Hopefully with a feature update, hopefully you can add any widget you want to your home screen. But like for example, right here, my widget right now on my home screen is the weather. And you're gonna go to the plus sign on top. It's gonna give you a couple stacks you want to add to. So for me, I'm gonna put my photos. So I'm gonna add it over the weather app that I already had there, and it's gonna become a stack. So now basically I could go up and down on the stack, and it's gonna switch between each app. And you can add as up to 5 stacks if you want. So you want to have to add that many apps on your home screen. You just have one big box right there, and you could just go up and down on it and click on whichever one you like. It's a pretty cool feature. I like it so far. So if you go all the way to the right of the screen, it's gonna give you a bunch of files basically. And Apple has customized all your apps into different categories. For me, I don't find it that useful yet, just because I'd rather just have them in alphabetical order. So I just go to the top and it'll have it in order for me. Or if I'm looking for a specific app and I don't want to look for it, I just type it in and it'll pop out right there. But for now, it's not really convenient for them to organize it for me. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but maybe over time it'll improve. Okay, so something that I've been wanting from for this messaging emoji thing is that finally you could search for your emojis. Before it was kind of annoying just because you would have to search for it literally, like if you're looking for like a smiley face or a fruit or whatever, you would have to keep scrolling and scrolling to the right until you find it. But now, since on top it says search emoji, you could just click on it and you could type in whatever you're looking for, which, you know, it is a time saver. I don't have to search for them really, and I found that really useful. It's probably one of my favorite features so far. Okay, another thing is that you could pin one of your threads to your messaging app. So basically when you pin it, it's gonna bring it to the top of the screen, and it's gonna be a huge messaging little circle where, you know, whoever you're messaging, you're gonna put them right there on top. So basically for me, it's probably for the people who you text the most. It's a cool feature, but as of right now, I'm not really using it just because I get kind of confused sometimes. So when I click on my messaging app and I have my wife pinned, I'm actually looking for the thread in the bottom. So I'm like, where the hell did she go? But I forget that it's on top. Maybe it's just for me, I have to get used to it. But as of right now, I don't really like it. But you could pin up to like 6 to 10 people. I'm not sure how many you could pin, but as you can see right here, I pinned it up to 7 people and I kept going. But like I said, if you like it, go for it. But for me, I'm not really gonna use it as of right now. Okay, so for you selfie lovers out there, you can finally mirror your selfies. So basically, you go to settings, you're gonna go to the camera app, and it's gonna give you an option to mirror photos. So for the people who didn't like the way iPhones used to take selfies before, because I know there are other phones that let you mirror your photos and iPhone didn't let you, but now with this new update, it does let you mirror your photos. So if you do like that, you could activate it. If you don't like it, you can always deactivate it however you like. So that's another pretty cool feature about this. Okay, so another thing is that you can reply to a specific text now. So this is really useful if you're in a big chat with a lot of people. So for example, right here, I'm going to show you really quick. So if I go to one of the messages that somebody sent you and you want to reply to one that they sent a few minutes ago but you never got to it, you could just click on it, hold it, and it's going to say reply. So right here I'm going to type in, okay, I'll rock my son to sleep. And it's going to say in the bottom that I replied to a specific text. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it's really useful if you're in a chat with a lot of people and everybody's typing really fast and you don't have time to respond to the one you really want to. So like I said, you just go to the one that you really want to reply to, hold on to it, reply to it, and at the bottom it's going to say that you reply to that specific text. So that's pretty cool. And the last one I'm going to be talking about is phone calls. So I know before when you would receive a phone call, it would interrupt your whole screen. And that was kind of annoying because it would kind of force you to answer or decline the phone call. But now with iOS 14, it gives you like a little bar on top and it lets you decide if you want to answer or not answer. but at the same time you can still continue scrolling or doing whatever you want to do, so it's not like a big interruption like it was before. So that's another cool thing that they added to this feature. So yeah, that's been it. Those are a couple things that I liked about iOS 14. A couple things that I've been nitpicking so far. Maybe a couple things that they'll fix in future updates. So there'll be improvements over the next few months. So there's a couple things that bug you. Hopefully they'll get fixed within the new update. So yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.